Okay, this is part 4 to this gang stalker manual I found. This is what they tell gang stalkers to do to you when they physically sabotage you. This is the instructions they give to them. I found this manual, and it's by this doctor. This doctor released it, and she mysteriously died February 9th, 2015. Her name was Dr. Rauni Kilde, RAUNIKILDE. So here I want to get on to it. It's called physical sabotage. Physical sabotage is an especially effective form of punishment when it is carefully limited to low-value items, below the value where the police will take the report seriously. For example, burning a target's house down or even stealing an expensive appliance would bring official investigators into the picture. So that is not done. Sabotage producing extreme safety hazards is generally not suitable for operations because of the potential for bringing official investigators to an accident scene. So while damaging the brake system of a target's vehicle is not allowed for the community-based agents, draining some of the oil, transmission fluid, or radiator antifreeze is allowed, but not all of it. The goal is to make it look as if the target is negligent in maintaining fluid levels and generally not causing a catastrophic failure that non-targets might see as sabotage. It is very important to apply punishment by way of number of small value sabotage acts because that makes it look like the target is forgetful, exaggerating, or in some cases even delusional. If they complain about many cases of small value damage, the target's associates will simply refuse to believe that anyone but the target is responsible. Sabotage is very important in that it lets the targets know they are totally helpless to stop it and can't even complain about it effectively without it appearing mentally ill. The organization very fortunate in that some people hearing about sabotage from a target did the sabotage themselves to get attention. Sabotage is applied at the target's home, workplace, or on their vehicle. This requires the assistance of locksmith and alarm technicians. Your local control center will supply this help and will bring specialists in from a distance in case of rural areas. Here are some examples of a sabotage a community-based agent may be, or gang stalker. See, every time I say community-based, it's referring to gang stalker, may be assigned to carry out. Entering a vehicle or home, changing control radio settings, replacing window washer fluid with water, possibly destroying the system in the winter. Scratching the paint on the target's vehicle, scratching furniture and valuables, tire sabotage, from removing some air from the tire to right slashing the sidewall if authorized by the center, simulating a break-in electric window heater strips, cutting off the four-way flasher button, removing substantial amounts of oil, transmission fluid, or antifreeze but not enough to cause catastrophic failure. Moving things around inside the target's vehicle to show the target someone got in, unlocking the vehicle and leaving it unlocked, possibly even with the door open, small cuts into the upholstery, unlocking the target's front or back door and leaving it ajar while the target is away, even at midnight or at New Year's. Moving furniture or carpets around fairly frequently to show the target someone was there. Stealing low-value items, especially items like scissors, which can be easily misplaced, keeping them until the target replaces the item, then returning the missing item often in the place the target checked. Stealing important papers, especially those which will cost money to replace. Stealing irreplaceable photographs. While target is at work, remove mail from their box, toss it around, repeatedly making wall pictures crooked, setting clocks to the wrong time, repeatedly dumping consumable supplies to make the target think they are no longer capable of managing their supplies well. Ripping crotches out of the target's underwear or stealing finest underwear, swimsuits, and clothes. Replacing clothing with similar items which are too small for the target, like for the children what the target does not have. Ironing inside button flags, making buttoning the shirt top difficult. Carefully working the tip of the knife through the seams in any air mattress or cushions the target may own, including replacements on a daily basis. Shoving a knife through the soles of waterproof boots. At work, where some employees can be recruited or community-based agents set up mistaken deliveries of heavy goods which block the target's office. Thefts have to be carefully considered and authorized by your local center. Unless you have authorization, do not steal. One particularly effective type of theft is to remove small value but often used items from the target's premises. Once the target has been observed purchasing a replacement item, the item is returned. This not only causes the target to spend money uselessly, it imposes a fee of total helplessness on the target. And I'm done with that. That one was called sabotaging, physically sabotaging the target. The next one's going to be sabotaging the target's reputation. And this is instructions. What I'm reading here is instructions given to gang stalkers on how to torture us in different ways. So just keep that in mind. It was a manual that was released by this doctor who got murdered by dual weapons in February 9th, 2015. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make this video. The next one is called sabotaging the target's, let's see what it's called. Sabotaging the target's reputation. That ought to be interesting. It's going to tell the different ways they go about sabotaging your reputation. So anyway, stay tuned. These are just real short video clips. It wouldn't take you long to watch them. So please share with other people too.